Imagine being able to navigate life's challenges with ease and confidence, no matter what obstacles come your way. Imagine being able to quiet the mind and find peace in the midst of chaos. This is the promise of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has been practiced by some of the most successful and wisest individuals in history. But what is the secret to achieving this state of inner peace and calm? To answer this question, we turn to Seneca, a Roman Stoic philosopher who lived over 2,000 years ago. Seneca was a wealthy and influential man, but he was also a deeply wise and introspective individual who spent his life studying and practicing the principles of Stoicism. Through his writings, we can gain a deeper understanding of the Stoic philosophy and how it can be applied in our own lives to achieve greater peace, happiness, and fulfillment. So let's begin our journey into the world of Stoicism with Seneca as our guide. As we explore the principles and practices of this ancient philosophy, we'll discover that the secret to inner peace is not something that can be found outside of ourselves, but rather it is a state of being that can be cultivated through dedicated practice and self-reflection. Seneca's life was a testament to the power of Stoicism, and his writings continue to inspire and guide us today. From his letters to his essays, Seneca's works are filled with wisdom and insight, offering us a unique perspective on how to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. So let's dive in and explore the Stoic secret to inner peace with Seneca as our guide. One of the most important lessons that Seneca teaches us is the importance of living in the present moment. In his letter on the shortness of life, Seneca writes, "It is not that we have a short space of time, but that we waste much of it." This quote highlights the tendency that many of us have to get caught up in the past or worry about the future, rather than focusing on the present moment. But as Seneca points out, it is only in the present that we can truly live. By letting go of our attachments to the past and our fears about the future, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and calm that is not dependent on external circumstances. This is a powerful lesson that can be applied in many areas of our lives, from our personal relationships to our work and career. By focusing on the present moment, we can become more mindful and aware, and we can make more intentional choices that align with our values and goals. For example, imagine that you're facing a difficult challenge at work. Instead of getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past, you can focus on the present moment and take things one step at a time. You can break down the problem into smaller, manageable tasks, and you can approach each task with a sense of curiosity and openness. By doing so, you can tap into a sense of inner peace and calm that will guide you through even the most challenging situations. As Seneca reminds us, the greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today. By letting go of our expectations and living in the present moment, we can overcome many of the obstacles that stand in our way and achieve a greater sense of inner peace and fulfillment. Another deep insight that Seneca offers us is the importance of cultivating a sense of detachment and acceptance. In his essay on the tranquility of the mind, Seneca writes, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." This quote highlights the fact that everything in life is constantly changing, and that our thoughts and perceptions are what give meaning to our experiences. By cultivating a sense of detachment and acceptance, we can learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming identified with them. We can learn to see things as they truly are, rather than through the lens of our own biases and assumptions. This is a powerful practice that can help us to develop a greater sense of inner peace and calm, even in the midst of challenging circumstances. For example, imagine that you're facing a difficult situation in your personal life. Instead of getting caught up in emotions and reactions, you can cultivate a sense of detachment and acceptance. You can observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, and you can approach the situation with a sense of curiosity and openness. By doing so, you can find a sense of inner peace and calm that will guide you through even the most challenging situations. As Seneca reminds us, we suffer more from imagination than from reality. By cultivating a sense of detachment and acceptance, we can overcome many of the sufferings that we impose upon ourselves through our own thoughts and perceptions. So how can we apply these insights in our own lives to achieve greater inner peace and calm? One practical approach is to start a daily practice of meditation or journaling. By taking a few minutes each day to quiet the mind and reflect on our thoughts and emotions, we can cultivate a greater sense of awareness and introspection. We can start to see things as they truly are, rather than through the lens of our own biases and assumptions. Another approach is to start practicing mindfulness in our daily activities. By paying attention to our thoughts and feelings in the present moment, we can become more aware of our own patterns and habits. We can start to make more intentional choices that align with our values and goals, and we can cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and calm. For example, imagine that you're going about your daily routine, and you start to feel stressed or anxious. Instead of getting caught up in those emotions, you can take a deep breath and focus on the present moment. You can observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, and you can approach the situation with a sense of curiosity and openness. By doing so, you can find a sense of inner peace and calm that will guide you through even the most challenging situations. As Seneca reminds us, the greatest wealth is to live content with little. By cultivating a sense of inner peace and calm, we can find true wealth and fulfillment, regardless of our external circumstances. In conclusion, the Stoic secret to inner peace is a state of being that can be cultivated through dedicated practice and self-reflection. By living in the present moment, cultivating a sense of detachment and acceptance, and practicing mindfulness and introspection, we can achieve a greater sense of inner peace and calm. We can overcome many of the obstacles that stand in our way and achieve a more meaningful and fulfilling life. So we invite you to join us on this journey into the world of Stoicism, and to start applying the principles and practices of this ancient philosophy in your own life. By doing so, you can discover the secrets to a more peaceful and fulfilling existence, and you can achieve true wealth and fulfillment, regardless of your external circumstances. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on Stoicism and personal growth, and to join our community of like-minded individuals who are committed to living a more mindful and intentional life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.